What if I told you that the secret to happiness was discovered over 2,000 years ago, and now science is backing it up? The Stoics had a simple approach: let go of what you can't control. But why does this ancient philosophy make such a difference in our mental well-being? Stick around with the journey, because we're diving into the surprising science behind Stoicism and happiness and why it works. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, and to let go of the rest. Sounds simple, but for centuries, people have turned to this philosophy for peace of mind. Fast forward to today, and modern psychology is proving that the Stoics were onto something all along. Let's unpack how Stoic principles align with what neuroscience and psychology reveal about happiness. How letting go of control reduces stress. One of Stoicism's core practices is the dichotomy of control, focusing only on what's within your power. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Now, let's connect this to science. Studies show that chronic stress is linked to trying to control the uncontrollable, like worrying about how others perceive you or fretting over uncertain outcomes. But when we accept that some things are outside our control, our brains release stress-reducing chemicals like serotonin and oxytocin, which boost feelings of calm and happiness. Quick tip: next time you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself, is this within my control? Cognitive behavioral therapy, a modern connection to Stoicism. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, one of the most effective forms of modern psychotherapy, is heavily inspired by Stoicism. CBT helps people recognize and challenge irrational thoughts, replacing them with healthier, rational ones, a technique similar to the Stoic idea of reshaping how we view hardships. For example, Epictetus said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the view they take of them." Modern psychology agrees: reframe your thinking and you change your experience. The role of gratitude in Stoic happiness. The Stoics believed in practicing gratitude as a way to stay grounded and content. Seneca wrote, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Psychological studies confirm that gratitude rewires the brain. Regularly reflecting on what you're grateful for strengthens neural pathways associated with positive emotions, making it easier to find joy, even in tough times. The Stoics were essentially biohacking their minds long before neuroscience existed. Quick tip: a couple of gratitude journal prompts for you. What went well today? Who are you thankful for? Embracing negative visualization for resilience. One of the more surprising Stoic practices is negative visualization. It sounds bleak, but hear me out. The Stoics recommended imagining worst-case scenarios, not to dwell on fear, but to prepare the mind. Research supports this too. Studies show that visualizing potential challenges increases emotional resilience. Psychologists call this prospective simulation, and it trains the brain to respond calmly to stressors when they happen because your mind has already been there. Stoic acceptance equals happiness. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to accept life as it is, not as we wish it to be. Epictetus said, "Happiness and freedom begin with a clear understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and some things are not." Psychology echoes this wisdom. Research on acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, shows that accepting negative experiences, rather than resisting them, reduces anxiety and increases long-term happiness. By embracing life as it comes, Stoics, and now you, can find deeper peace. The Stoics believed happiness was found not in controlling life's chaos, but in controlling how we respond to it. Modern psychology shows us why this works. Letting go of what you can't control reduces stress. Practicing gratitude rewires your brain for joy, and visualizing challenges prepares you to face them head on. So, the next time life feels overwhelming, remember, the science of happiness isn't new, it's Stoic, and it starts with you. Which Stoic practice resonates with you the most? Let me know in the comments. If you found this helpful, hit like, share it with someone who's seeking balance, and subscribe for more videos on how ancient wisdom meets modern life.